me. Hello and welcome to this hour of One America News. I'm Jennifer Franco. The stakes are high for GOP hopefuls Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio during Tuesday night's big debate. The February primaries are just around the corner, and although both candidates are clearly capable, they have yet to capture the frontrunner position. One America's Maggie Litt is in studio with more on that. Maggie?
That's right. There was a lot of speculation over what Tuesday night's GOP debate might bring. The polls have again proven to be volatile, with Texas Senator Ted Cruz gaining ground in several key early voting states. Meantime, many eyes were on Florida Senator and establishment favorite Marco Rubio. He is a strong debater with a hawkish foreign policy approach at a time when a recent CBS survey reveals nearly 80% of Americans believe a domestic attack is likely to occur within the next few months. Here's how it all played out. Sin City was full of excitement Tuesday night as the top-ranking Republican candidates took the stage for the fifth presidential debate. Expectations were high for Texas Senator Ted Cruz, as his campaign has recently picked up momentum. But his top competitors brought the heat, including Florida Senator Marco Rubio. Rubio and Cruz are both viable candidates, but for different reasons. Cruz has strategically cast a wide net of support since the beginning of his campaign, appealing to establishment loyalists and Tea Party voters in case Trump falters in the later stages of the race. In Tuesday's debate, Cruz addressed how he would handle the rising threat of radical Islamic terrorism.
If I am elected president, we will hunt down and kill the terrorists, because we will not be prisoners to political correctness. Rather, we will speak the truth. Border security is national security, and we will not be admitting jihadists as refugees.
But Rubio came out strong against Cruz's defense of the USA Freedom Act, which blocks bulk collection of metadata. In light of the San Bernardino attacks and shooter Tashfeen Malik's pro-ISIS social media posts, Rubio claims we must expand surveillance, not shrink it.
This is not just the most capable, it is the most sophisticated terror threat we have ever faced. We are now at a time where we need more tools, not less tools. Because I promise you, the next time there is an attack on this country, the first thing people are going to want to know is, why didn't we know about it and why didn't we stop it?
Meantime, Rubio's net of support is largely made up of social conservatives and more moderate voters in the general election. Rubio's one candidate who has devised a step-by-step plan to defeat ISIS, which includes building a multinational coalition willing to send troops to Iraq and Syria, expanding airstrikes, and ousting the Assad regime. Rubio also expanded on the developing identity of ISIS militants around the world and in America. Recently, Cruz attacked Rubio, claiming he's too moderate for real change. However, Rubio is one of the only candidates to beat likely Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton in a hypothetical matchup. Meantime, as those two established politicians make their moves for the nomination, we have seen the campaign of one political outsider slip as of late, and that's retired neurosurgeon Ben Carson. Carson's numbers have dropped by roughly a dozen points since last month due to the recent growth of national security concerns. In the debate, Carson claimed the country wasn't meant to be run by a political class, but by a statesman like himself. In studio for One America News, I'm Maggie Litt. Back to you at the desk.
All right, thanks, Maggie. Well, I want to go back to Carson. Do you think his performance in Tuesday night's debate boosted his campaign at all?
Well, Carson previously tried to boost his numbers by traveling to Jordan and speaking with refugees. He's now planning a trip to Africa over the holiday. However, it doesn't really seem that voters are really responding well to his foreign policy efforts. But we'll have to see in our post-debate poll.
All right, thanks, Maggie.